Have you ever heard of the dark web? It's a mysterious and little-known corner of the internet that requires special software to access. It's a place where anonymity and privacy are highly valued, but it's also a place where illegal activities often occur. Many people are curious about the dark web, but it's important to understand the risks and dangers associated with this corner of the internet. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into the dark web and explore what it is, how it's used, and the dangers that it poses. The dark web is essentially a collection of websites that are not indexed by regular search engines. These sites are only accessible using special software such as Tor or I2P. Once you have the software, you can access these hidden websites by knowing the exact URL or by using a dark web directory. The dark web uses a technique called onion routing, which allows users to access websites through a network of encrypted connections. This makes it difficult to trace the origin of a website or the location of the person accessing it. The dark web was created to provide a space for anonymity and privacy online. It was first developed by the U.S. Navy in the mid-1990s as a way for intelligence operatives to communicate securely. But over the years, it has evolved into a place where people can buy and sell illegal goods, access hidden services and information, and engage in other activities that are not possible on the regular internet. One of the most well-known aspects of the dark web is the existence of dark web marketplaces. These are essentially online black markets where people can buy and sell illegal goods and services, including drugs, weapons, and even hacking tools.
LSD und Ecstasy gekauft. Zuerst war ich erstmal erstaunt, wie professionell das läuft, weil das ist wirklich gut gemacht, das ist auch relativ schön designt. Also es gibt Produkte, die man suchen kann, tatsächlich auch Rezensionen.
You pay for it $5,000 for 56 gram pure heroin, warning level hits, untapped product, express shipping, so maybe you get it.
It's important to note that these activities are illegal and can lead to severe legal consequences. In addition, many of these marketplaces are not legitimate and could be traps set up by law enforcement to catch criminals. Furthermore, the use of cryptocurrency in dark web transactions makes it difficult to trace the origin of the funds and makes it more difficult for law enforcement to identify and prosecute criminals. The dark web is also a breeding ground for cybercriminals. Many hackers and scammers use the dark web to sell stolen personal information and malware, and to plan cyber attacks. By accessing the dark web, you risk exposing yourself and your personal information to these types of threats. It's also important to note that many dark web services and tools, such as VPNs or anonymizing proxies, may not be legitimate or secure. And even if they are, they may not protect you from all types of cybercrime or from being tracked by law enforcement. Accessing the dark web can lead to severe legal consequences if you are caught engaging in illegal activities. Additionally, the dark web is also a breeding ground for cybercriminals. Many hackers and scammers use the dark web to sell stolen personal information and malware, and to plan cyber attacks. Furthermore, many websites on the dark web are not legitimate and could be a trap for the user. And even if you manage to avoid these traps, you may still be monitored by law enforcement agencies and other organizations who are actively trying to track down criminals on the dark web. Finally, it's also important to remember that just accessing the dark web can be illegal in some countries, even if you're not doing anything wrong. The dark web is a dangerous and risky place that should be avoided.